Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello friends. My name remains Pascal. Um, don't mind how I'm looking. I just came in from work this evening, but I want to chat with us this evening. I want us to talk. You may live in a mansion. You may live in a good house. You may live in a duplex, very expensive. You may have cars, fleets of cars, four, five, three, even a car, very expensive. You may live in a very expensive apartment. All those things are good, they are not bad. But there are certain things that we must not lack at home. There are certain things that should not be missing in our houses. And they are very, very essential that we have them in our houses. Yes, when we are talking about some of those equipment, it is very, very important that we must have them at home. One of those equipment is blood pressure monitor kit. We must have blood pressure monitor kits at home. High blood pressure is a silent killer. you know it must be necessary that we must have those kits at home. You'll be having series of headache, it's not going away for days now, you always experience them. It's important that you check your blood pressure. Some people don't know that they have blood pressure until they have stroke. We've had several cases like that. Yeah. So that is why it is very, very necessary that we must have such equipment at home. Another kit or another equipment that we must have at home is blood sugar monitor. We must have blood sugar monitor, especially if one of your loved ones, your dad, your mom, your brother, or your sister, or even yourself or anyone is diabetic or be diagnosed to have diabetes. We're supposed to have blood sugar monitor at home so that they measure their blood sugar or their sugar level before and after meal. Those things are very, very essential in life. Yes, another essential thing that we're supposed to have at home that must not be missing at home is thermometer. We use it to measure how hot the body temperature of your loved ones at home. You feel that somebody's body is very high in temperature. You can use blood. You can use the thermometer to measure the body temperature. So you can use it if it can be the tympanic one. You can use that to measure that person's body temperature instead of gazing, using your hand to do like this. That is why we must have such kits at home. Another thing that we must have at home is pulse oximeter. This is what we normally use to measure the saturation of oxygen in a body. How the level of oxygen in your body. Maybe somebody at home is feeling breathless, or somebody is not breathing very well, or somebody is having some breathing difficulties. We must not neglect such signs. We must have to use pulse oximeter to measure the level of oxygen in their body. So these things might be very, very expensive. They may be very, very cheap, but it is essential that we get them. It is very, very necessary that we get them. So it's just a little thing I want to speak with you or speak to you about this evening. I wish you good evening this night. I wish that you stay away from trouble, stay safe, stay well, and stay out of trouble while I go and freshen up and have my shower and have a very good dinner this night. Thank you. Bye.